Is this thing on?
Let's go. Amen.
Let's get into it.
Amen.
I like the way it feels to live my life in love. In your eyes, it seems a little crazy, but keep up. But on his time, don't rush, you gotta make up your mind. Cause it's your life, the choosing that road is up to us.
Hey y'all, it's Brooklyn and I'm back once again with another YouTube video. So as y'all can tell from the title, we are going to be doing a very fun video called Would You Rather, but Churchy edition. And respectfully, I was like, I don't want to do this by myself. I have some very great, amazing people with me. Some of you may or may not have seen them on my channel before. And so I'm going to give everyone a chance to introduce themselves very briefly.
Where 2 or 3 are gathered.
Oh yeah!
When 2 or 3.
My name is Marcus. Now we back. Once again.
Hey y'all, I'm Kiana.
My name is Miles. I'm just glad to be in the number.
One more time.
Woo!
One more
Just one more
time.
time.
Good girl.
It's on.
It's on.
Hey guys, I'm Michaela.
Wait.
It's here. I'm just so glad to be here because it's just so
Oh, one more
glad.
day.
Come on. Where's the sheet?
Be glad.
All of these are very lighthearted, fun. You know, it can be not debate starters, but you know, conversation starters. For those of y'all who have not seen this face before, hi, my name is Brooklyn. I give you guys greetings. I give you guys content that talks about various things such as my faith as a believer in Jesus Christ. I give you guys vlogs, school-related videos, music, even advice here and there. Just videos that give you guys a glimpse of my life. If you guys are not already, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like, comment, and also turn on those post notifications. That way you guys will not miss out on any uploads. And do not forget to follow me on my socials, which are up here and down below as usual. So without further ado, let's get on started. Get on started. Get on started. First question. All right, so I have my list right here. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Would you rather shout or play tambourine?
Shout.
No, I can't play no tambourine.
Alright.
My arm might fall off.
I can
do
do
both.
tambourine.
He does.
I can do both.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Just for the sake of this exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew you
Yeah.
wanted that tambourine. Play that tambourine. Beat that tambourine. Beat that tambourine. I didn't learn how to play tambourine for real until like 2020, like when we were locked in the house. Again, like there's times where I'm really feeling it and I feel a dance. I don't know.
That was never my ministry, so we gotta stick to what we know.
Right.
Basics.
If you're in church and you feel like you want to shout but you can't.
You gonna do something?
But I mean,
You're gonna do some.
Right. Just start
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get a hop.
Said I didn't see.
I see some stuff. I think tambourine, honestly, because I don't know. You can play, girl. It's been a minute, but yeah, I'd rather play the little tambourine.
Glory be to God.
Yeah,
Go.
some church members be judging. That's all I gotta say.
On a tambourine playing?
No, I'm
No,
shouting.
Instead of judging me praising Lord, maybe you should try it.
Right.
Come on.
Maybe join in.
Run around the building one
Don't
time.
They gonna be out of breath. Just try it.
Mary, she was going like, we have some winded worshipers. I'm like,
Women worshiper, not
that
to hold
is
you
true.
though.
That
There's
is
times where I'm like,
true.
all right.
Go.
Would you rather go to 5 a.m. prayer or watch night service?
Watch
night.
night.
Wait.
Night.
I think it depends. I love a good watch night. But also, if we are on like a time like consecration, I'll prefer to have the 5 a.m., 6, 7 a.m. prayer because it's getting you started for your day.
5
I
a.m.
can't get up for 8
a.m. class. How would I get up for 5 a.m. prayer?
I mean, it is very.
I
I
would
will
love to
say,
go, though.
because when I did consecration and we had to do, I think
6 a.m.
6 a.m. prayer,
6 a.m.
it was hard getting up for that.
It was. But and that's the thing, I wanted to be in the house so bad.
I know, and it's like it does develop that discipline. I'm gonna have to go with watch night only because like I miss how it felt, you know, like singing in the choir during watch night and like bringing the new year in church.
Come on now. I love it.
It's great.
I love that watch night.
Because early morning prayers, like it can be hard because mentally I might not be there because I'm sluggish, and then I feel awful.
Fully together.
Okay, mine ain't stable.
I'll be like,
Lord, no, I ain't even up yet.
I listen.
You know,
I'm like, oh my God, I want
to go back to bed.
I know.
Listen,
Watch my service was
especially if you shout though, I'm like, yeah.
Come on,
I know.
shout yourself right.
Because listen, when you go to the right church and you shout and you got all them people like praying heaven down on the last day of the year,
Come
and
on,
then you got the
intercessor.
heavy praise and the heavy
I
worship,
love
and you got the choir
church.
singing, and you got all this thing.
Heaven don't be in the right church.
Seriously,
We have
Right.
testimonies.
you gotta be at the right church for
Okay.
one
About what God
and you really do.
you through or what he's done for you through the entire year. We be shouting just
God.
off of that.
Listen.
We don't even be making it to the word yet.
Maybe get
Sometimes
happy.
you just gotta,
It don't take long.
It's like
Hey,
my
go
bishop
probably watch
said.
that
Watch
service.
that service.
That's just an
Good last
opinion.
year.
My bishop say, make me happy glad.
Okay.
Make me happy glad.
Happy glad. Would you rather have the gift of prophecy or laying of hands?
Oh.
Both are very heavy gifts, by the
See, I
way.
do not.
When it comes to prophecy, I went to there like I went to there like levels to it, but I think God. I'm not saying that He gives us like what we can handle per se, because that's not entirely true. Sometimes He gives us what we can't handle, so we can like rely on Him. I'll put it like this: not everything is your grace. So you can be a worship leader but not be a recording artist.
Yeah.
Or
That is
you
true.
could be a preacher but not a pastor. You see what I'm saying? You can have the gift of prophecy, but only to the extent of like encouraging those you see at grocery stores, those who you see on the street and things like that. And it may not even be like a word of warning. It might not always be encouragement. It all depends. Other people, they have dreams of wars. They have
My
dreams
God.
of these spiritual things. Like, so I think it all depends on what God gives you.
Men don't want that.
It legit all depends. But I would probably say prophecy because I would like to intercede on behalf of whatever I saw.
Intercessor.
And it edifies
Yeah.
the body. And I think with prophecy, a lot of people throw that word around, not realizing that it's a very heavy thing and there's a lot that comes with it. Like prophecy isn't just about you're gonna get money and cars and things like that, like the glamorous stuff, but
That's prosperity.
yes, prosperity preaching. It's not just about that.
And for that reason, I'd probably say laying of hands. I also think like laying of hands isn't just like the power to like heal and things like that. I feel like it also means you're very strong in your prayer life.
Yeah.
And for me personally, that's something that I want to be stronger in. Like if God ends up giving me that gift, then so be it. Now, don't be funny. Don't be funny. As somebody who is still adjusting to what my call is and trying to come to terms with that and trying to walk in that, like having certain power like that can feel scary at times. Prophecy scares me. Prophets scare me sometimes.
Especially when they're like extremely accurate. I'll be like,
And I'm around them all the time, which is really weird. So like you were saying, I think laying of hands as well also edifies somebody else's spirit as well as yourself.
It's low-key hard to pick because I feel like laying hands, I want to be able to bless somebody else to something that the Holy Spirit has told me to bless them with.
Yeah.
No shade. I've been having like end time dreams since I was 5 years old, like
Wow.
vivid. I can remember a lot of them to this day. I'm like, Lord, why? I'm literally like 5 years old. Why am I getting these dreams? Please stop.
Please
At first I didn't understand
Please
it, but then I was like, wait, mommy, I had this dream. It's like, oh.
would you rather only listen to choir music or only listen to CCM?
But okay.
CC about that
Wait.
window.
I don't have an answer.
No shade to either or.
I've gotten to my worship.
No shade to either or.
As Wes Morgan says, I choose to worship.
I choose to. That's a good one. And y'all can let me know if I'm the only one that feels this way. But do you
Probably not.
You ever listen to certain worship music and it kind of makes you feel sad? Like it has like this somber feeling
Yes.
to it, and it kind like in the morning I've tried to listen to slower songs, but then I'm like, okay, I need something that's gonna like pump me up a little bit. Right. I would have to say choir only because there's just something about choir music. There's
Being
just something about it.
somebody who has wanted to sing with Ricky Dillard since he was 4 years old.
I mean,
I love you, Rick.
He knew.
we love
Give
you,
me the
Ricky.
choir
He's
music.
no. Yeah.
Give me the choir music. All
Cause you get the
right.
best of both worlds. No shit, you get your worship, you get your pump, you get your hype,
I agree.
and it's
Because
just
there's
so
worshipy-
sweet to the ear.
Especially when the
That's
song
true.
ends, though. You're not lying. Because when you get to the end of the song,
That's your
when it's
time.
like-
Get what you need to get.
Right.
And get gone.
No shade to
I really mean
CCM
no
at all, right?
She's all in.
For me, no shade at all to them, to CCM, to the overall CCM community and vibe, because at the end of the day, we're all believers, right? We are all people who want to just worship God and give Him what He honestly is overdue, if we're we're being honest, right? I love choir / gospel music. And also, even like prior to or even after you sing the song, like exhortation wise, it's like it gets you ready for what you're about to sing. When it comes to like a driving, like a song, don't be wrong, see some CCM, you know, they drive a little bit every now and then. But in gospel, forget Uber, forget Lyft. Like we just go. And I mean like, wow. I would say gospel music / choir music, to God be the glory.
No.
I love both, but I'm gonna have to choose like choir because, like I said, I sing in a choir. Thank you. Like it's something about the harmonies blending together.
Blendable.
Words aside, sometimes it be the harmonies alone. Just it sparks up emotion. Like that's just me. Plus, I grew up on that.
Yeah.
Those of y'all who say like, oh, there's no like good harmonies or like good musical aspects, listen to Donald Lawrence or Richard Small.
I have a playlist for that. I have a playlist for that.
I'll say that you ain't heard no real music, so go ahead and lift it up.
Thank you. No shade to CCM, but I need a little bark in my life.
Thank you.
Choir music, I'm not gonna lie, like I did not listen to that growing up. Like I listened to like YPJ, like stuff that like really tickles your brain when listening to music, like musician stuff.
A professional BGB.
I'm a music major here at Virginia State.
Period.
So as I grew up and I got to dig into stuff in music class and like in theory and things like that, and I heard it in gospel music, in choir music, I was like, hold on, some of these people really knew what they was doing. Yeah. Brooklyn's right, like Donald Lawrence, Richard Smallwood, they're classically trained. They also got degrees in music, so they really, really know what they're doing. So like some of those harmonies and stuff, and some of the stuff that you hear them doing, you just gotta tune your ear to hear it.
Right. Would y'all rather dress up for church or dress down?
Dress up. I'd rather dress up. I don't know why we ever brought into that era of dress down for church.
So in the summertime at my church, we do dress down. So now pulpit, you always wear your stuff.
Yeah, pulpit.
I'm not. I don't be wearing them all the time, but I be behind the pews. When we get over to the fall, winter, that's when we do the dress up. My mother, she dresses up summer, winter, fall, spring. She never cared. You're gonna see her with a good hat, a good fascinator, a good stocking, little heel. That's her. Like we can have our best garments for any other daytime of the season.
Come on.
Let's come and show up to God correctly and in order, saints. Thank you.
And the Lord said, come as you are. He did not mean come in some sweats.
Thank you.
Growing up, like yes, my mom would dress me and my sister. First of all, we went through a phase where we would wear the same outfit and we weren't twins. We're only 11 months apart, but my mom had us do that. And we would dress up for church. And then eventually, I think as I got older, I've grown, especially being in college, I'd be like, dang, I want to dress up more for church. Granted, there are times where I'll come, you know, like a nice dressy casual, so not too casual, or depending on the event. So like if we're having like a worship night where we can dress down or casual appropriately, of course, then yes. But I've kind of come to be like, I want to dress up, you know, wear some heels, you know, wear a dress.
At first, of course, I went to traditional like Baptist church, all right? Of course, my grandparents and my parents, they also grew up in Baptist churches, missionary Baptist churches, if you know, you know. Then, of course, after parents transitioned churches, we started going to an affiliate of Greater Mount Calvary. So dressing up was a thing. And then after that, it became non-denominational. So the church I've been going to for the last almost 10 years has been non-denom, and so you can wear basically whatever you want. But I'm the kid who was very uncomfortable going to school in anything but a polo and a pair of jeans with no holes in them. So I got to the point where it was like, okay, I want to dress up every Sunday. The first thing that somebody's gonna look at is how you look. Appearance is almost everything, and you never know who's watching.
I don't mind doing either. I think it just depends on like the Sunday. Cause I was younger, Baptist church, so of course the saints had to dress up. However, as life continued, I went to a non-denom church. This is not, and I'm not saying non-denom churches don't dress up, because there are some who do. It was legit, like intentionally like, listen, we don't care what you come in as long as you're inside the house. Once COVID hit, I started getting taller and all the things like that. So half my dress doesn't even fit anymore. I'm like, you know what? Bet I'm gonna wear my jeans. I'm going to wear my hoodie, and I'm going to be good. I'm gonna be straight. You know, it was normal. It was casual for me. The culture, honestly, still is of the house that I'm under back at home. What I will say is this. Even though you come as you are, we're not expecting you to stay
as you are.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to hear that though.
Or if you do show up, almost everything showing, you know, we're still gonna pray for you. To God be the glory. That is fine. There does come a time where God will, I'm sure God will convict, because God be convicting the saints. Amen.
I grew up Kojic. We're just gonna leave that there.
Wow.
That's that.
I mean, that's all I've got to say.
I'm just gonna leave that there. Would y'all rather attend a mega church or a storefront church?
Storefront me, please.
Storefront.
I've always.
I
Have
can't
I
do
I
heard
want my
that?
pastor on my name.
I mean, I don't want to be just another number.
I don't
That is
want
true.
to have to pay to make an appointment with my pastor.
So I have to want to wait in a long line
but
to
he's
get in
doing that,
the
so, you know.
building.
Is Jesus in there or something? What's going on?
I don't know.
Go hit the 2819 church.
I
I love
was-
you.
yeah.
No hate.
I've always grown up in a small church, and I've thought about going to bigger churches. Like my old church was a branch of Greater Mount Calvary. Like all the pastors and stuff were trained under Bishop and Co-Pastor Owens. I go to Grand Church Richmond right now, and it's a much. I feel as though I'm getting what I need from that smaller church. For me, it's not just about like, okay, am I getting what I need? Can I make it in the door? It's about the fellowship for me too. A lot of the friends that I have right now, I prayed for, and some of them I found at my church. And that's because I go to a smaller church.
A mega church, like, it could be overstimulating, but I don't know. I would love to visit a storefront though.
That church that we 28. What is it?
2819.
2819. I'm hearing that they're starting to basically idolize the bishop.
That's why I said,
Oh,
is Jesus
yeah.
really in the room? Because I.
And Philip keeps telling people like, stop doing that.
So how did we get? I don't know how we got to idolizing the man if we came for Jesus. We came for God.
Right.
So that's just like my only thing with that. I don't. All kind of lose sight of focus on why we're there.
Right.
We're not there for the pastor per se. We're here for the pastor's word and what God has laid on the pastor to say to the people.
A storefront's storefront, but I would love to get the experience.
I agree, because I know
They be
like,
having church in there.
From the history of storefront church, I'm about to get real nerdy. Storefront churches, originally they were called praise houses, right? So that's all they used to do. When you think back into the transition from us finally being free into going to places to actually worship, storefront churches were like kind of the first thing, separate from, of course, the AME church, the African Methodist Episcopal Church, right? It's from the hymnal, like you're saying, oh, like type stuff, and then go from that to and shouting every Sunday, like a part of both. Obviously, I would love to go to a storefront church simply because I would get to shout quite a bit.
Stop. Let me tell y'all something.
Yeah.
My uncle's church, bro. They shouted for. It was my first time going to. They shouted for. I'm not lying, bro. We got there at 2:00. Did not leave until like 9:00.
Oh my gosh.
So
7 hours?
talk about stuff. Yes, it was a shit.
Jesus.
Jesus.
It was a shit.
For me, don't get me wrong, mega churches are cool, and like we were saying earlier, like there are some who also like have kind of like tainted it in like a way, like a select few that have given the overall idea of the mega church as a whole a bad rep. It gets to a point when you don't try to fix it. You literally know what you're doing is wrong, and you don't change it.
That's scary.
But
Like,
then
it's
when
wild.
you preach the Bible,
Spooky.
how can you try to preach truth if you're living on a lie?
You know
That
what
don't
I'm
make no
saying?
sense.
Would you rather be a choir director or teach children's church?
Oh, I do choir director.
I want to be the next Maddie Moss throwing shoes.
I mean,
Spit the gum out.
Spit the gum out. Right. I'm gonna be
okay, because we thank God for the teachers. All right, let's not overlook them. Okay,
Lest we forget.
We thank God for the teachers. To God be the glory.
They do.
However,
I know they ain't taking it home.
Is it resonated in
What?
the spirit?
Because that's a lot of
But likewise, age range. Because you say children, I mean,
How
you can go
old?
from
I'm thinking
3,
for the
4,
toddlers.
like, you know.
Oh no, that's not my ministry.
That's not
It's mine.
Baby, did you hear what I say? They can't even talk this.
Nursery age, children's church.
I started teaching Sunday school at around 16. I got thrown in there. I was told that I was just going to do it because ages 8 to 12, so right before they turn teenagers.
Okay.
So it happens to be at my church that not only are my brother and sister in that class, but my sister's the only girl in that class.
Oh.
There are 7 boys.
God.
Being the one who loves me some Ricky Dillard. On random days, your boy used to go grab a bed sheet and put it on as if it were a church choir robe.
Oh, that's
the
right.
choir in front of the TV.
That's dedication right there.
I would do both because I do my youth choir too. So it's like I'm basically already doing both. But if I had to pick, I might just do choir.
I think I'm gonna be the director. Because I'm too fun. I'm too fun not to be.
You'd be a fun choir director.
Oh, I'll just be up there dancing. For
You would be really fun.
Good plan.
Please slide together.
Oh my god. So we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Like we said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Check out my socials, they're up here down below as usual. And yes, God bless you. We love you. The camera's about to die. God bless you. Bye guys.
There's a river run.
God be the glory.